and a happy new year from Alexandra Palace in London, and we are back at the Palace for the quarter-finals at the Paddy Power World Darts Championship. It's the first session of 2026 and it promises to be a cracker, and I'll take you through the afternoon's offerings in North London. So we start with Ryan Searle up against Johnny Clayton. Ryan has been imperious really in this tournament so far. He's only dropped 11 legs, hasn't dropped a set, and he's been pretty comfortable in every match that he's faced so far. Up against Johnny Clayton, who's been more workmanlike in his approach, had to work hard to get past Andreas Harrison in his last match, and Johnny will know he'll need to up his levels and hope that Searle's drop and they can meet in the middle there. That should be a cracking game then. I think it's going to be a close one. And that one followed by a really intriguing tie. Gary Anderson, two-time back-to-back world champion, looking for his third. He goes up against the story of the tournament really, surprise package, and Justin Hood. Hood has been an absolute breath of fresh air, near enough able to buy that Chinese restaurant that he's been after, and he has been impressive in every single performance, none more so than the win against Josh Rock in the last 16, where he pinned his first 11 attempts at double. He comes up against a rejuvenated Gary Anderson, who, well, I mean, he made the Michael Van Gerwen clash look one-sided in the scoreline, but he, like Michael says, he did the right things at the right time, took a 4-1 win, and he marches on to the quarterfinals. It depends if the occasion finally gets to Hood. It doesn't look like it's going to anytime soon. He's very confident, so that should be another good quarter-final clash. So action gets underway, afternoon session-wise, 12:30 UK time today. It's live on Sky Sports in the UK, and we'll be covering it all across our socials.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ryan. You said that you were under pressure at the start of that match. Do you feel that Johnny would have been under just as much pressure with potentially staying in the top four and potential Premier League on the line?
Yeah, I think that was probably both of our problems. We were both under so much pressure there. The crowd were amazing, and it's hard to perform under such massive pressure as that. So, like I say, I'm proud of myself for the finishes I was able to find under that pressure, and I look forward to my next game.
And you motioned fake tears after you lost your first set of the tournament.
Oh, you caught that then, yeah.
Was that a bit of a millstone off your back in a sense?
Yeah, it was, to be fair. Like I said, I was never going to go the whole tournament without losing a set. That's sort of dreamland. So to get it off my back so early was kind of nice, to be fair. Like I say, Johnny didn't play as well as he can, and neither did I, but I was just taking the finishes out under pressure, and I'm really proud of myself for that.
And how will you prepare for that semi-final to sort of take that pressure off you in that sense?
Like I said, I'm going to go back now and chill out, get some food, watch the final episode of Stranger Things. To be fair, I might even go for a little throw tonight. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Congratulations, Gary.
I still need a pee, by the way, so please be quick.
How pleased were you to finish the way that you did against Justin there, because you really powered to the finish line?
Yeah, it's been up a bit, like I say, moved across a bit. I was having problems with the darts going into the treble ones quite a bit, so once I got my rhythm together, they seemed to go a heck of a lot better, so yeah, kept the pressure on him. He started to hit a few low scores, so I thought, right, we've got him now, so yeah.
And on form in this tournament, do you feel like you've had one of the toughest runs today?
It has been a hard run, isn't it? I've seen some runs I went, oh, you're lucky. But Adam Hunt, Connor Scott, Jermaine, and the way Justin's played, it's not been easy.
And family here, close family here as well. Are they starting to get sort of more and more excited now that you get into the later stages?
They've been shopping the last 3 days. It's cost me a bloody fortune. But I need to get out of here so I'll save some money. It's been good. I've came up before Rachel and my daughter Shaylee, Ty's came up with me, so I've had him with me. So it's been good. It's been nice to have somebody with me, because I'm usually sitting in that room. I've spent the last 10 years sitting in that hotel room on my birthday, on my own. You know, so it's nice to have Ty with me.
Well done, Gary.
Thank you.
Good evening all, back here at the PALLY for the remaining quarter-finals at the Paddy Power World Darts Championship. We've seen an afternoon session where the first two semi-final places have been booked, and those spots have been filled by Ryan Searle, who came through 5-2 against Johnny Clayton, punishing the Welshman for a bit of a poor display on the doubles today, and also Gary Anderson, who continues to roll back the years here at PALLY, and the back-to-back world champion went safely through with a 5-2 win against one of the men in the tournament, Justin Hood, who finally departed after such a superb effort on his debut year here. So we move on to the evening session, where we'll know the final two semi-finalists. First up, we've got defending champion and world number one Luke Littler. He's going up against Krzysztof Ratajski. Littler hasn't really been troubled in the tournament, but was pushed by Rob Cross in the last round, while Ratajski has been quietly going about his business as usual and coming off a good win against Luke Woodhouse. So that is first game on this evening, and that is followed by Luke Humphreys, 2024 world champion, and he. The person blocking his way to the semi-finals is Jan van Veen, reigning European champion, reigning world youth champion, and someone that has had a very good recent record on TV against Luke. It will be a different animal upon the PALLY stage though, so it'll be interesting to see how that dynamic plays a part, but it promises to be a really cracking tie and a fitting one to round off the evening. So play starts from 7 p.m. tonight as per usual. It's on Sky Sports in the UK, and we'll be covering all the results and the post-match reaction across our socials, so make sure you follow us there. Congratulations, Luke. After the 170, do you reckon that was a turning point in the match, because it was kind of ropey in that first set, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first set's always ropey, no matter who you're playing, no matter how you're playing. It's always, you always want to get it. You always want to go 1-0 up in any game. Obviously, to go 1-0 up in set play, it's even bigger and better. But yeah, the 170, it was a sweet finish, and gave me a lot of confidence going forward.
And a few years ago, with Taylor in his prime, a lot of players were beaten before they even played him. Do you feel that fear factor is similar with you, with players kind of, feeling a couple of sets down before they even start?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if that's going through their head, that's going through their head. But obviously, the biggest thing is they're always going to turn up somehow. They're always going to push me, and they're always going to play better than they did last round, just like Rob did against me. And I've always got to be ready for it, and I was more than ready for it tonight. And
Ryan Searle next, and you met at the match play, and that was a one-sided win for you. Do you expect a completely different match tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was one-sided at the match play, and obviously going into tomorrow, I want it to be one-sided again. I just want to get the job done and play well. But if Ryan does test me, I'm up for it. He's obviously not dropped the set yet, and obviously I always want to go 1-0 up. So hopefully that's the first set he does drop.
Keep performing like I did tonight, I can definitely give him a good game.
Thanks, Jan. Well played today.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jan.
Thank you, Paul.
Just a word for Luke Humphreys. Just how good an ambassador is he for the sport, and how good has he been as a world number one, and what types of words did he have for you post-match?
Sorry, I thought it was his knees coming. He's a big ambassador for the sport. He's a fantastic player. He's shown it in defeat as well, as you see tonight. He said to me, I deserve this win. He was looking forward to seeing me play in the Premier League next year. So it's going to be many more battles next year, and it's he's done it in the European Championship as well. He's always gracious in defeat. Of course, he's disappointed that he lost, but he knows that he played a good game tonight, but he didn't take his chances early on. But he's always going to be gracious in defeat.
And to follow in the footsteps of Raymond van Barneveld and Michael van Gogh and to now take over as Dutch number one, how big an achievement is that in the list of your long line of achievements?
It's up there. You know, of course, I'm really happy to pick up my first major title, but to be the Dutch number one right now, world number three, it's especially as a Dutchman. You know, growing up, I always thought Michael was going to be the Dutch number one forever, but I've overtaken him now, so it's up there in my achievements so far. Thank you.
Last one or two, please.